I want to make sure that you did your introduction video and you warmed up. Now let's get started. For this video, you're going to need a tissue or some toilet paper or a tennis ball. So go ahead and get those items. Welcome back. Okay, so we're going to take this piece of tissue and we're going to put it on the floor. The reason we want to do this is because I want to see, are your toes functional? Lift it up and we're going to drop it. Okay, lift up and drop it. We need our toes to go up and down the stairs. We need our toes to walk. Okay, let's do one more. And down. Let's go to the other side. We're going to do 5 on this side. If you have problems with your knees, your hips, or your back, you have to have functional toes. If they don't work, you're not going to walk correctly. And you're always are going to have problems with your knees, your back, and your hips. We have to have functional toes, okay? All right, the next thing we're going to do, we can get rid of our tissue, is we're going to take our tennis ball and we're going to go on, just put it in the arch of your foot. And I just want you to roll back and forth right inside of that arch, okay? Now get on that heel and see if you have any tender spots on your heel. We're doing this because we want to loosen up the fascia on the bottom of the foot. Also, for you to find out, are you sore on the bottom of your foot? Now turn your foot, so now you're going to go right inside the arch. See how I'm turning my foot? I'm going to turn it so we can really go back and forth in the inside of your arch. And now gently go to the other side. See how I'm turning my foot? And you want to feel this on the outside of your arch. Now we're going to get back into that arch and just go round in a circle, round in a circle. I hope it's feeling good. Okay. Do this 3, 2, and let's go to the other side. Okay, same thing. Before you start, I want you to just go back and forth under your foot. Is there any tenderness under there? Is there any sorenesses? A lot of times we don't know until we start to use the tennis ball. But we have to have, our feet have to be no tenderness, no achiness, and no tingling on the bottom of our feet. So now I'm going to turn that foot into the inside of that arch. So turn your foot, go back and forth in the inside of your arch. We're going to turn it out on the outside. See how I'm turning my foot? And you want to get on the outside of your arch. A lot of times, many people don't really roll on the inside or the outside of their arch. Okay, now we're going to get it here. Let's go to that heel. Let's see if we have any tenderness in the heel of your foot. All right, now let's get back into that arch and go round in a circle, round in a circle. Three, 2, and 1. Excellent. So we're going to go ahead and just put this off to the side because you're not going to need your tennis ball anymore. Now what I want you to do from that particular stretches is stretching out your feet, stretching out your toes. Was the right side, did your right foot feel like the left? Everything about what we're going to do today is all about what does one side feel like compared to the other. Now let's continue on. So now we're going to stretch out our calves. So what I want you to do is in your chair, you're just going to put your foot straight out and put your toe up to the ceiling. I want you to sit up nice and tall. I want you to push out your chin. Try to get your chin all the way down to your knee. Grab onto that toe And I want you to push out that heel. I want you to take a really big deep breath here and relax into the stretch. You feel that in your calf. Gently come all the way up. We're going to do that one more time. I want you to sit up nice and tall. Push out your chin and try to go all the way down and get your chin on your knee. Grab onto your toe and push out that heel. Woo, big stretch here in the calf. Take a deep breath and relax into the stretch. And gently come up. Ooh, that was really great. Let's turn to the other side. If you're in your chair, just put your foot straight out. Put your toe up to the ceiling. You're gonna sit up nice and tall. I want you to push out your chin. Try to get your chin onto this knee. Grab onto that toe. Push out your heel and take that deep breath. And relax into the stretch. Come all the way back up. Then do that one more time. Sit up nice and tall. Push out your chin. Try to get your chin all the way onto that knee. Grab onto your toe. Push out your heel. Take a deep breath and relax into the stretch. Feel that in your calf muscles. And come all the way up. Excellent. Hope that felt really, really good. Okay. So the next stretch we're going to work on is our ankles. So I want you to take this leg, your right leg, and just cross it over your left. And hold on to your knee. And what we're going to do is we're going to rotate that ankle. If this bothers your knee, you can just put your foot straight out and rotate it that way. Okay? But if you can get it up here, it's really good to take this and start rotating your ankles. We're going to do this about 20 times, stretching out our ankles. "17, 18, 19, and 20. Now we're going to reverse. Go around the other way and stretch all the way around. Big circles. "17, 18, 19, and 20. Woo, I hope that felt really good. Let's go over to the other side. We're gonna bring that leg across. Again, if this hurts your knee, put your foot straight out and just do it on the floor. Cross your legs up and let's go. Round in a circle, big circles. Hold on to your knee. Everything about knee pain and hip pain and back pain starts at your feet. You must get your ankles and your feet, shins and calves to be flexible if you ever want to get out of pain. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now let's reverse. Big circles. "17, 18, 19, and 20. Excellent. Good. Okay. All right. So now we're going to work on our shins, these muscles right here. So one thing I want you to do is I want us to pump a lot of blood into these muscles here. So I'm going to ask you just to lift up your toes. Just lift up your toes. Something very simple. But these are the muscles that help support the knee. So we have to get them strong, but we also have to push a lot of blood flow into these particular muscles here. And I'm going to show you how to stretch these out when we stand up. So just pull your toes up. We're going to do about 20 of these. "17, 18, 19, and 20. Ooh, I hope you felt it here in those muscles here. Excellent. Very good. Okay. So now we're going to start to work our way up our bodies. So what I'm going to ask you to do again is we're going to take this leg and we're just going to cross it over. And what I'm going to ask you to do is push your chin up and you're going to lean forward to try to get your chin all the way on that knee. Ooh. You should feel this stretch on the outside of your hip. When you get here, I want you to take a big deep breath and just relax into the stretch. Come all the way back up. We're going to do that one more time. I want you to sit up nice and tall. Push out your chin. Try to elongate your spine. Go all the way down and put your chin on your knee. And when you get there, I want you to take a big, deep breath. Relax into the stretch. Gently come all the way up. Should have felt that here on the outside of your hip. Let's go ahead and cross the other leg over. Again, you're going to sit up nice and tall. Push out your chin. Try to get your chin on your knee. Lean in forward. Take that deep breath. Relax into the stretch. Gently come all the way up. Let's do that one more time. Sit up nice and tall. Push out that chin. Lean forward. Take that deep breath. And relax. And gently come all the way up. Excellent, excellent. All right, so now what I'm going to have you do is that we're going to do what we call some pelvic tilts. So I'm going to turn to my side so you can see. So we're just going to do our pelvic tilts. I want you to arch up your back. Yes. Then you round it out. Arch up your back and round it out. Let's do one more. All right. Okay, great. We must keep that flexible spine. All right. So now we're going to go all the way up. We're going to go into these inner thigh muscles. So what I'm going to have you do is turn your feet out like a duck. Okay. Turn your feet out. Grab onto your right in the inside of your thigh. And I want you to push them out. See how I'm pushing out my thighs? I'm going to push them out. Then I'm going to arch my back and really feel that nice stretch in the inside of my arch, inside of the inner thigh muscles. And relax. Let's do that one more time. Push out those legs, arch up your backs, lean forward just a little bit. Take that deep breath and relax. And come back down. So you should have felt that here in the inner thigh muscles. Okay. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start to work on this waistline. We're going to started at the toes. Now we're going to work our way up the body. So what I'm going to have you do is make sure you brace your back. You're going to put your elbow on the sofa or hold on to your chair. And we're just going to we're just going to lean over take that arm up and over. And when you get here, I want you to push it up to the ceiling and really pull it over. And when you get all the way there, take that deep breath and relax. Gently bring that arm down. We're going to do it one more time. Be sure you're bracing your back on your chair. Take your hand all the way up. And when you get it halfway up, then I want you to push it up to the ceiling, elongate that spine and lean over. Take that deep breath. And come back over. All right. Let's go to the other side. Palm is up, up. You should feel this here in the rib cage, all the way over. Breathe. Come back down. Sit one more time. Take it up. Push it up, over. And down. Excellent, excellent. Want your arms out nice and wide. You're gonna give yourself a nice big hug. You should feel this in the back of your shoulders. Take your hand now behind your head. Open up your chest. Arch your back. You should feel this here in the chest muscles. Again, let's take ourselves and give ourselves a nice big hug. Take your hands behind your head, open up your chest, arch your back, and feel a nice stretch in your chest. From here, I want you to go up and I want you to grab onto your elbows. Grab onto your elbows. And I want you to really push out right here. You should feel it right here, right under your armpits. I want you to push out side to side. Oh, feels really good. Side to side. Now we're going to go right into a tricep stretch. We're going to take that arm, and I want you just to scratch yourself in the back, like you're scratching your back. Grab onto that elbow and push it all the way back. Get a stretch here on the tricep. Scratch yourself in the back. Take that arm and push it all the way back. Now we're going to come again and we're going to come around and take a nice big hug again. But this time we're going to turn to the right. So take that deep breath and turn to the right. Always come back to center and turn to the left. Come back to center. We're going to do that one more time. Always come back to center. And come back. And let's just shake it out. And shake it out a little bit. All right, good. Good. All right, now we're going to lean forward. Like if you were looking at a football game or if you was looking at a baseball game, you may want to lean forward, lean in a little bit. We're going to take this right shoulder down to this left knee. So what I want you to do is lean that shoulder down and look over your left shoulder. Take that big deep breath. And come back to center. You should feel this in the front part and the back of the shoulder. Let's go to the other side. Come back to center, and now we're going to go right down to the floor. So take that deep breath and go down and touch the floor. Put your hands on your knees, come all the way up, and from here go right into your pelvic tilts. Arch back. Make that round out your back. Bring it forward, arch. Round out your back. Excellent. Good job. Good job. All right. Okay, so now we're going to go into stretching out our wrist. So I'm going to turn to my side. And what I want you to do is take your arm out and make a fist. Okay, my arm is nice and straight. I want you to bend your wrist down. You're going to come under and stretch out your wrist. I call this stop in the name of love. Put your hand up, grab onto those fingers and stretch. Do you feel the stretch under the wrist? Make a fist, curl it down. You're going to feel a stretch on the top. Go under and stretch. Again, hand up, grab onto your fingers and stretch. Okay, let's shake out that wrist. Let's go to the other side. Arms out nice and straight. Make sure it's nice and straight. Make a fist. Pull your hand under. Feel the stretch on the top of the wrist. Hand is up. Grab onto those fingers and stretch. Now it's on the bottom of the wrist. Bend down, stretch. And up and stretch. And let's shake out those fingers. Excellent. Okay, and we're just going to now stretch out our neck. So I want you to take your right hand and take it across. And you're going to lean your head away from that shoulder. Get a nice neck stretch. Take that deep breath and stretch. Okay, let's bring that neck back up. Let's do that one more time. I want you to take that deep breath and stretch. Come back up, and we're going to grab the wrist of the left hand, bring it across, very easy. Take that breath and lean away from that shoulder. You should feel this on the outside of your neck. Come back up, we're going to do it one more time. Bring that arm across and stretch. Excellent. Okay. So now I'm going to take my two fingers from my right hand and put it against my left side of my face, and I'm going to turn my head and look over my right shoulder. You should feel a stretch here in your neck. Let's come back and do that one more time. Turn, you take your two fingers, push against your head, turn your head, take that breath. Come back to center now. Two fingers, take that breath, Take that breath and turn. Good. Okay, now I want you to take your fingers and I want you to take your little finger and I just want you to bend it all the way back. You see how I'm bending my finger back? Stretching out the fingers. Take each one. You shouldn't have any pain in your fingers. With the right side, the right hand, feel like the left hand. If there's any sorenesses there, you want to make a note of it. So now I want you to interlock your fingers. Open up your hand, take it up over your head, go side to side. You've done something absolutely amazing for your body today. It's been an absolute pleasure for you to invite me into your living room and into your gym or wherever you're doing your stretches. I just enjoyed sharing these stretches with you because if you have problems with your knees or your hips or even your back, we have to stretch the whole body. And that's what you did today. We went from the toes all the way up to the fingers. So look out for some more videos that are coming out from me. I am the Knee Pain Navigator, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you about how the stretches have helped you. And also, I want you to allow me to be on your journey from pain to performance. I'll see you next time.